Welcome to Pitești here in Romania for the Under-16 Women's EuroBasket semi-final between Spain and Latvia. Awaiting the winner of this semi-final is Slovenia in tomorrow's final, but who will be joining them? 40 minutes between us and finding that out. Final game of the day here, as you see, Slovenia winning 67-58 over France in the first semi-final. Now it is Spain and Latvia to take centre stage to fight it out for a spot in the final tomorrow. We'll have a look at the road to the final shortly, as both teams will head back to their team benches as we get ready for player introductions here. As you can see, Spain beat Serbia in the quarterfinals. Latvia beat Hungary. That's how they set up our semi-final here. As I say, Slovenia awaits the winner in the final. France awaits the loser in the third place game. But neither of these teams right now are thinking about bronze medals. They are thinking about winning it all, and rightfully so. So Latvia will be the team to be introduced in the arena first here today. And they fought hard to get themselves into this semi-final, including a 6-point win over Hungary in that quarter-final 2 days ago. And for Latvia, the story of the tournament for them is they have been absolutely deadly from the outside at this tournament. And what that does is that makes them a threat to anyone that they play against. Made it to the semi-finals last year as well in this tournament, but had an exceptionally bad day at the office, losing by 57 to Spain. I'm sure they'll be determined not to replicate that performance here today. Lessons learned, that's for sure, for the players and coaches alike. Now Spain have been on another level. I think we have to put our hands up and say that one. To give you an idea of how far that level is, 115-point win in the group stage. They've won every game by at least 45, and they look to be marching their way to another trophy. The question we have today is, can Latvia get in their way and stop them? They're the leading scorers, rebounders, assists, steals. They don't just have one way to see opponents off. They are the complete package right now. So we'll have a breaking commentary here as we have the national anthems for both Latvia and Spain. Coaches and players head to the half to exchange handshakes and gifts as we get ready for this huge semi-final. I think it's fair to say the biggest game in these players' careers so far. Their first chance to wear the national team jersey, their first chance to be crowned champions of Europe. Spain enter the game as favourites. As I say, they have been unbelievable in this tournament so far. Here are your officials: Ivana Ivanovic, Nicolette Gruber and Maria Ceric from Serbia, Hungary and Serbia respectively. And now for Latvia's starting five. They'll start with Petersona, Kikusta, Petersona, Graudiņa and Ivanova. Coach Brokans, I'm sure, will run through his roster. Vast majority of players getting near double digits at least on the floor. There is Coach Elvis Brokans leading Latvia back to the semi-finals for the second year of the row. But here's Spain's starting five: and Tutumu, Lišček, Segovia, Ajisebutu and Alonso. Orietta, Coach Orietta will no doubt run through his roster as well. They have firepower 1 through 12. Almost every player's hit double digits at some point. There is Coach Orietta, and she will be keen for them not to drop their standards in this semi-final. They have to keep pushing as hard as they have all the way through this tournament. Give you some idea of the gap between these two teams. Latvia ranked 15th in the world, Spain ranked 2nd in the world, number 1 in Europe. Latvia have never medalled. 4th is their highest ever finish. They've been that far twice, in 2025 and 2017. Spain, on the other hand, have won this tournament 11 times, including last year. Both teams now in their huddles. Final instructions from the coaching staff. Big moments for these two teams, and if they paid any attention to the first semi-final, they'll know how important the opening to the game is. Slovenia had a 17-point lead at the end of the first quarter, and the rest of the game was France trying to fight their way back in. They never managed to get there in the end. They got close. They never managed to tip it over. So both of these teams will know there is no easing your way into a semi-final. You have to be ready to go from the opening tip. Still awaiting the Latvian five to come to the floor. They finally arrive with us. And we're underway in Pitești straight away. Spain get off to a flying start, quite literally. Alonso with the first points of the game. Gardenia spills possession. That one pulled in by Sebutu, but quickly Latvia secure it back and they'll get their first points of the game as well. Marta Petersona with the score. Drive inside off the glass, foul's going to be whistled. I think that one's called on Gardenia. Yeah, just coming across a little late to help. Segovia heading to the line. First is good. She shot 82% from the free throw line in this tournament, Luna Segovia. Can't get the second to go though. Petersona pulls in the rebound. Foul's going to be whistled. Sideline ball for Latvia. In fact, baseline ball. In the slot for three, and that's what Latvia have done all tournament. They've lit the scoreboard up from downtown. Kikusta at 17 in the quarterfinal against Hungary. Skipped all the way through. Attacking down the middle, no good. Another offensive rebound though for Spain. And Tutumu will draw the foul and will head to the line. Spain doing a great job of getting themselves to the free throw line. They're averaging 29 free throw attempts a game in this tournament. And here comes the commentator's curse. Maria Teresa Antetokounmpo has not missed a free throw so far. I do apologize ahead of time to her. There you go. Curse enacted. But it's out of the way now, so we can move on. Scramble for the rebound is pulled in by Lischek. Second opportunity though is taking away. Latvia will pour down the floor. Catch and shoot on the wing. High ball over the back of the backboard. Clearly Latvia instantly looking to spread the floor, find spotting up shooters. Oh, she's picked up the dribbling coughing corner. Smart way of getting herself out of trouble, Segovia. I see a change here for Latvia. Into the game for the first time comes Gardenia. Strong drive inside, no good. Rebound pulled down by Katrina Petersona, and a foul will be whistled. Lischek called for that one. Another foul whistled, third foul of the quarter already for Spain. Latvia are a pretty good free throw shooting team as well, shooting 71%, so Spain probably don't want to send them to the line too often. Oh, beautiful. Out of bounds play. The pass just had too much on it, though. Everything else was perfect. Ivanova just wasn't going to be able to hold on to that one. Spilled out of bounds by Ajisabutu. Sideline ball for Latvia. Strong handle shown by Marta Petersona. Legal screen called on Galdinia. Into the game for the first time comes Reynal. Pass inside, in amongst the trees, will draw a foul. A very foul-heavy first 2.5 minutes of basketball we've had here. Latvia in the penalty, Spain just one foul away from it. First is no good. Second is good. Latvia's lead sits at 1. Petersona will draw the foul, and now both teams in the penalty. That one whistled on, I think it was Monsalve. I'll see another change as Kikusta comes back into the action for Latvia. First is no good for Marta Petersona. Played in this tournament last year, so has been in a semi-final here before. Mola comes into the game for Latvia for the first time. Monsalve, no good. Strong offensive rebound and the putback. Reynal having an impact, giving Spain the tie-up score. And it's stolen away. Reynal again with the score, and now Spain have the lead. That's how quick this game can turn. A couple of complacent moments. You're on the wrong side of the score. Stolen away, Monsalve. Thrown ahead to Mbenge. Good ball movement to the weak side. Mbenge now in the low block, looking to back away in. Hands it off to Lischek. Mbenge with the putbacks, no. But it will remain Spanish ball on the baseline as they scramble hard on the offensive glass. 5 offensive rebounds already. As we see Marta Petersona with a very short stay on the bench before she's back into the action. Foul's going to be whistled on Cipollina. Second foul of the game for her. You have a feeling at the rate that fouls are being chalked up here, but we're going to have some serious foul trouble pretty early in this one. First is good for Monsalve. Back into the action comes Ivanova. Latvia have run through 8 of their roster already. Spain have used 9. Both coaches making sure players are getting early feel for this semi-final. Cipollina goes inside and draws another foul. Cipollina heading to the line for 2. Had 18 points against Israel in game day 2. First is good. As coach Orietta looks on from the other end. What a tournament she's masterminded so far from Spain. Today's certainly going to be their biggest challenge, though, without a doubt. Second no good. Spain's lead will stay at 3. A long outlet pass is well read, but spilled out of bounds by Cipollina. Benge hands it back to the top. Rojas. Spain moving the ball well. Reynal drives strong along the baseline, draws the foul. That one whistled in Ivanova. Second foul of the game for her. Not even halfway through this first quarter. Spain have 5 fouls. Latvia have 6. Reynal up the line for 2. She was 1 from 2 on the last trip. Misses her first this time. Part of Valencia's junior program. Paula Reynal gets a second to go. Ball pass down low. Spin away, and the 2 is good. Ivanova with a little almost soft right hand hook shot. Wasn't quite a jumper. Had a softer touch than that. See a turnover for Spain. Spain's lead sits at 2. Coach Brockans won't be too unhappy at this point. Maybe would like to see his team create a little bit more shooting opportunity from outside. Reynal will back it out. 3 reins in from the weak side, back of the iron and away. Reynal scoops up the loose ball though. Fernandez De Cuevas gets a shot away, misses. Another offensive rebound for Spain, but Latvia will rip it away and come down the floor. Now it's going to be a scramble, and that's going to get tied up. Gardinha wasn't able to stay on her feet. Possession arrow points in favour of Latvia, as we're going to see Brentse come into the game for the first time. Fernandez de Cuevas. Strong move inside, will draw the foul. That one called on Gardinha. Second foul of the game for her. Fernandez de Cuevas heads to the line for two. Just 54% at the free throw line in this tournament. Had a standout game against Bulgaria. 11 points, 4 boards, 4 assists and 3 steals. Another offensive rebound. Spain really putting them to the sword. That's the 8th offensive rebound of the game already. Rain out, crossover, gets tied up. Now that will be Spain's ball. Possession arrow points their way. Three seconds on the shot clock. They're not going to get it away, are they? They do. But it misses everything. It just slaps off the glass. Turnover ball. Spain's lead still sits at 3. Relatively low scoring game, really. That said, Spain have been scoring almost double the amount of points that Latvia have, so a low scoring game certainly plays towards the Latvians more than the Spanish. Gardinha has it blocked by Segovia. Baseline ball for Latvia. Foul called. Petersona whistled for that one. Latvia in the penalty, so we'll walk the full length of the floor for free throws. First no good for Alonso. Second is, we'll see Latvia make a change. In fact, they'll make a triple change here as Coach Brockhans wants to mix things up a little on the floor. That one knocked out of bounds by Fernandez de Cuevas. So baseline ball for Latvia. Passed inside, finish not there, rebound pulled down by Alonso. Baseline drive. Manages to hit the shot clock, so that's a turnover. Marta Pedersona comes back in. Omola. Ivanova will draw the foul and will head to the line for 2 shots. That one whistled on rain out. First is good. And the second. Alonso, nice interior pass. Foul will be whistled. That one on Ivanova. That will be her 3rd foul of the game already, and we're only in the first quarter. Surely they're going to take her out of the action now. First off target from Liszczek. First free throws of the game for her. Can't get a second to go either. Latvia will come down with the rebound. Huge amount of pressure being applied by Spain though. That one will go out of bounds and Spain will retake possession. Ivanova does come out. Galdinha comes back in. Ball dropped into the paint. Oh, beautiful interchange. Finish not there though from Alonso. They'll keep fighting and they'll draw the foul as Latvia struggling to control their own boards. Spain double digits on the offensive glass already, 11 in total. And Latvia cannot allow that to carry on. They've hit the glass pretty well so far in this tournament. Latvia, to be fair, third best defensive rebounding team in the tournament. So it's a surprise to see that Spain are so easily able to grab offensive rebounds against them. That's stolen away. A scramble on the floor. Reynal picks it up. Drive inside. Foul called. Fernandez de Cuevas will head to the line for 2 shots. That is foul number 11 whistled on Latvia in this first quarter. And that is going to come back to haunt them as the game progresses, as they now have 2 players on 3 fouls already. First rattles home. Can't get the second to go though. Final minute of this first quarter. High arcing 3, rips through the string. Cipollina with the triple. Latvia back within 1. Scramble again on the floor. That one's all tied up. Pretty much the entire Latvian team lying on top of it. Possession arrow. Points in favour of Latvia. Out of the game comes Gdynia as Kikusta comes back in. Gdynia going to the bench with 3 fouls. Omola with ball in hand. Step back 3, high arcing. That's going to be an air ball though, as that one's closed out very well. About a second difference between shot clock and quarter clock. Dumped inside to Alonso. Spilled out of bounds by Alonso. Fernandez de Cuevas steps inside, through to the weak side. That one comes down with a little snow on it. Another offensive rebound for Spain. And another, but that will be the end of the first quarter here in Pitești. Not much to separate these two. A scrappy first 10 minutes of basketball. No dressing this one up, but at the end of the first, it's Spain 15, Latvia 14. Welcome back to Pitești. We're at the end of the first quarter here in the second semi-final of the under-16 women's EuroBasket. At the end of the first quarter, it's Spain 15, Latvia 14. First quarter, I think it's fair to say, was not a work of art. It was a scrappy, hard-fought, physical first quarter. High foul counts, particularly for Latvia, giving up 11 fouls in that first quarter. Let's see if the game can settle a little and find some rhythm here in the second. Three ball goes up, another rebound to fight, another rebound won by Spain. This time Latvia will secure the rebound off the Spanish miss. Cipollina comes back to the top. Petersona. Crossover, goes baseline, steps back, gets swatted. Alonso bats that one away. Ball lobbed in. I'm not sure what the play was, but they're going to have to heave a three from a long way out. That's an air ball. Another good defensive stand by Spain. Tutumu hands it across behind the back by Fernandez de Cuevas and drops it out of bounds. Into the game returns Reynal. 6 points and 4 rebounds, as well as 2 steals. Reynal had a strong first stint. Petersona will draw the foul and will head to the line for 2 shots. Tutumu. So for that one. First is good for Petersona, and that ties us up. Second rolls in and Latvia retake the lead. Elbow jumper. String music for Segovia. Petersona kicks it out. Kikusta tries to get it to drop but can't. Now Spain break away, a little bit of pace, and Tutumi gets the score, and with that Latvia will call a timeout as Spain are just starting to get a little bit of momentum into their game, and Coach Brockhands wants to try and interrupt that. Eight minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half of this semi-final. Spain just starting to get a little bit of rhythm. That's why Latvia called a timeout. Latvia looking to re-establish a foothold in this game now. And that will be a backcourt violation. Not what they would have wanted coming out of that timeout. Reynal hesitated on the pass, but in the end gets a killer pass inside to Lischek. 14-year-old gets it away. Three 14-year-olds in this Spanish roster. Petersona fades away. Foul called on Petersona. First foul of the game for her. Stolen away. Latvia will try and pour down the floor, but it's good hands by Rojas. She'll lead the pass up to Reynal, and Spain now starting to show that quality. Stolen by Spain again, and another foul for Latvia. This is an important phase of the game where Spain are looking to pull away. Foul called on Kikusta. It's her first foul as well. Latvia's second in the quarter. Right now, goes all the way through. Rojas wide open for three, comes up short. Alonso thought she was heading out. It wasn't. It was Segovia. Back into the game comes Rajisabutu. And Varnova. Not this time. It's a nice move, but the finish wasn't quite soft enough. Reynal flies down the floor. She'll look to go coast to coast and does so. Spain are now starting to look like the team we've seen all tournament. Stolen back. Rojas will get the layup. And we'll see another timeout as Latvia use up their second and final timeout of the first half. Spain have the first double-digit lead of the game. Well, Latvia know that they have to react now. This is the killer moment in the game. This is the do or die in this tournament now. Cannot allow Spain to pull away too far. Ivanova brings it up over the half. Being harassed by Alonso. Lovely pass inside, well placed, and the finish by Vilena is good. Finish not there for Spain this time, but once again, more offensive rebounds. And a steal. Back down in the low post, and Alonso with a beautiful left-hand hook shot. That will remain Latvia ball. A long inbound to Ivanova. 10 on the shot clock. Martazana. Pass inside, no good, and Bliszczek with the rebound. Fifth board of the game for her. Baseline drive by Reynal. Nice pass, beautiful play. Benge with the score. High arcing three is off right and will bounce out of bounds. Coach Brockhand's not happy at all. His team right now are really not offering a huge amount up as Spain have pulled out a 13-point lead. Beautiful handle by Reynolds. She'll come back out though to Rojas. Reynolds for three on the wing. Slightly too much on that one. Liszczek going into work and one. Anastasia Liszczek putting on a clinic down low right now. 6 points, 6 boards. Sorry, 4 points and 6 boards. With that, Cipollina will come back into the game. Scramble for the rebound. And once again, Spain get it. 18th offensive rebound of the game. And they get the score. Minutes left in this first half. And a big three, Reynolds putting in a wonderful performance here. So impressive. 13 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals. Most players would be happy with that at the end of the game, not 16 minutes in. Reynolds comes out though as Fernandez de Cuevas comes back. See a couple of changes for Latvia as well as Omola come in. Almost stolen away. Latvia just about hold on to it, but shot clock running down. They panic and get a shot away. Latvia do secure their own rebound, and an unsportsmanlike foul is whistled on Angela Rojas. Just trying to stop the fast break from Petersona. So Marta Petersona will head to the line for 2 shots. And Latvia will get possession back. Comes up short on the first. 3 from 5 so far this evening from the line. Coach Orietta will be much happier with her team's second quarter performance. They've outscored Latvia 23-4. Back into the game comes Kikusta. Oh, a really difficult pass from Kikusta. Goes straight out of bounds. His team trail by 20, Coach Brockhand. You can see how frustrated he is. We've certainly seen better performances from Latvia in this tournament, but this is a semi-final and they're playing Europe's #1 ranked team. An offensive foul, I think, has been called, which has left Kaldinia doubled up in pain. medical staff come to the floor to provide some support. Let's have a look at the replay. Oh yeah, just a contact into the midriff. That can be painful if you're caught at the wrong angle. Can wind you and more. She's helped back to the bench. We will get the game back underway shortly, as replacing Galdina is Ivanova. Just about 3 minutes of this first half left. Spain, after a difficult first quarter, a scrappy first quarter, really shone through in this second period. Drive inside, lovely step through. Beautiful finish by Cipollina. 6 points personal now. 2 from 3 from the field for her. Latvia's leading scorer. Three-second violation's going to be whistled on that one. Stolen away. Spain's defense relentless once again. Remember, earlier in the tournament, they did hold Bulgaria to just 13 points in the entire game. But that 3-ball is way off track. Baseline for Latvia. Cipollina backs it out. 6 on the shot clock. Spins inside, looking to find space. Fades away. It's a tough shot. Rebound pulled in by Mbenge. Open on the wing for 3. That one's over the top and away. Rain out with another score. Into the final 90 seconds of this first half. Ivanova, not this time. Alonso will slow it down. 3-ball on the wing, rattles it home. Big triple for Segovia. Backdoor cut, smart move. Nice pass, good finish for Galdina. Drive through the middle, will draw the foul and will head to the free throw line. Segovia will head to the line. 1 from 2 so far this evening. What a first half from Paulo Reynal, who scored before. 15 points, 6 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals. Lighting this game up. One of the main reasons why Spain have really looked so far dominant in this second quarter. Misses them both. Alonso, though, with a big offensive rebound and the 2 on the putback. Final 30 seconds, Spain's lead out to 23. Cipollina will back out. Nice pass inside on the pick and roll. Finish not there. Rebound ripped down by Igbinedian. Alonso draws a foul. Almost gets a very unlikely and one play. Instead, will have to earn her points the hard way from the free throw line. Cipollina just stepping across and fouling her. That's her third foul of the game. 3 Latvian players in foul trouble, 2 with 3 fouls, and then you've got Ivanova who has 4, making it even more problematic for Coach Brockhands. Alonso gets a second to go, 5.8 seconds remaining in this first half. Pinillos comes into the game for Spain. Petersona. And that is the final play of the first half here in Pitești. Spain dominant second quarter. They lead this 46-22 at the half. We'll be back with the second half action shortly. Welcome back to Pitești here in Romania. We're at the halfway stage of semi-final number 2 in the 2026 FIBA Under-16 Women's EuroBasket. A very cagey first quarter, followed by a dominant second 10 minutes from Spain, outscoring Latvia 31-8. That is why right now at the half, Spain lead this one 46-22 over Latvia. Both teams now heading back to the floor, and Latvia really know that they have to play the best 20 minutes of basketball they have all week if they are to turn this one on its head and get themselves through to the final. Otherwise, Spain will be heading back to the final, a chance to go back-to-back gold medals in this competition. Second half action underway. Spain 46, Latvia 22. The Under-16 Women's EuroBasket semi-final at the half. High arcing three from Kikusta. Clips the rim and rolls out of bounds. Alonso, almost thrown away, just kept in by Monsalve. Nice handle to Reynal, who attacks inside. Won't get the roll this time. Petersona pulls down the rebound for Latvia instead. That one's knocked out of bounds by Segovia. Knocked away. Another steal for Spain. Haven't been a shortage of those. Alonso, strong to the basket for two. First points of the second half fall to Spain. They extend their lead out to 26 now. Good spin move, nice work. Cipollina has really impressed in this quarterfinal, 8 points now. The bright sparks in this Latvian team. That one's tipped away into the hands of Katarina Petersona, and foul is whistled. On Monsalve, she just looks to break up the transition. Double change for Latvia. Coach Brockhan's making sure his team are very clear on what he's asking. Drive inside. Knocked out of bounds by Spain, so Latvia will hold possession. Kikusta trying to shape up for the three, but has to settle for the running two at the elbow. But even that is a very difficult shot that she can't land. Good transition for Spain. The finish not there though for Lischek. Petersona skips it to the weak side, deflected. Beautiful read on the passing lane. Breakaway two is good for Segovia. And another steal. Segovia really coming to play here, but that pass just running away from Monsalve. Ivanova having to be careful, 4 fouls in that first half. Petersona, long two, comes up short. Rebound pulled in by Segovia. Handed ahead to Alonso. 3 ball, no good. Reynal with the offensive rebound, and a foul's going to be called on Katarina Petersona. Coach technical foul whistled. Coach Brokans called for that one. Heading to the line for the technical free throw is Monsalve. 2 from 2 so far this evening. 70% across the tournament. Gets the technical free throw to drop. Fernandez de Cuevas coming into the game now for Spain. First action of the second half for her. Alonso will pull the trigger on the 3 and rattle it home. Alonso leaves it hanging nice and high. First triple of the game for her. Already has a gold medal from this tournament last year, but you have a feeling Emilia Alonso would love to pick up a second. Oh, what a tough shot. Huge amount of contact, but Graldinha still connects. Into the game comes Mbengue for Spain as Lischek heads to the bench. Hits the bonus, and right now Latvia need everything they can get. Alonso hands it out, wide open, Rojas for 3. Not this time. Rebound pulled down by Latvia. They're doing a better job on their own boards here in this third quarter. 21 offensive rebounds Spain have had in this game. Unbelievable, really. Latvia have only had 16 defensive rebounds. That comes up short. Handed ahead to Rojas. Good fluid basketball from Spain, but Alonso can't quite get the pass round the corner. Drive inside, comes to nothing from Graldinha. Ten on the shot clock. Ball's fed into Alonso in the post. Wide open at the top, and they make a pay. Segovia rains down her second triple of the game. Double digits for Luna Segovia, but at the other end, it's another round one play. Katarina Petersona goes strong to the basket, draws the contact. Point lead now for Spain as Alonso just bullies away into the paint for another 2. Alonso up to 16 points, has a double-double. 16 points, 10 boards. Oh, and it continues to be one-way traffic. Kakusta. Pass down low. That one's blocked as Velena looks to go strong. Over halfway through this third quarter, timeout's been called as Spain's lead sits at 30. Coach Brokans wants to talk to his team. Baseline ball as we come back to the action. Latvia trailing by 30. It's now or never for the Latvian team if they have hopes of making it to the final. Sipolina, definitely one of the better performers in today's game so far. Catch and shoot from the top, no good. Strong rebound, Velina does a great job crashing the boards. On the wing, comes up short, just about takes a coat of paint and not much more. That's a kick ball from Sipolina, baseline ball for Spain. We're going to see Igbignidian come back in. Strong drive, kicked all the way through. Rojas won't get the three. Off the glass, and that's all about tenacity from Mbenge. Three ball, clips the back of the rim and away. Foul's going to be whistled on Katrina Petersona. 3 minutes and 40 left in this third quarter, and Spain dominating this game after blowing it wide open in that second quarter. Winning the second quarter by 23. Really has put this game on one side. Nice drop step, old school from Mbenge. Foul's going to be whistled, so Petersona will head to the line for two. First is good. 3 points in the game for her now. Latvia try and mount some form of comeback. It's a mountain to climb, but a Latvian mentality at every level is, it ain't done till it's done. They will carry on fighting, that's for sure. That one deflected away into the hands of Lenietza. Matuzana. Off the glass and gets it to go. First point of the game for Madara Matuzana. Baseline drive, foul called on Lenietza. Back into the game comes Benios. Baseline ball for Spain now, 2:22 to play in this third quarter. Been a brisk bit of business this third quarter, and Spain just continue to keep their lead maintained. They're not looking to push it too hard. And Totomu, that goes too far. And that will be a shot clock violation. And for Latvia, it's these little wins that are key from a psychological and motivational perspective. Nice move. Sideline ball for Spain still. 90 seconds, well, a little under 90 seconds left in the quarter. Spain comfortable still in this game. Don't have to do anything crazy, just have to play consistent basketball. Rebound falls into the hands of Brentsa. Foul's going to be called. Sideline ball for Latvia. In fact, baseline ball. But we are going to walk the full length of the floor. The on-screen graphic is incorrect. Spain are in the penalty. 50% so far in this tournament. Claudia Brentsa from the line. First is no good. Can't get the second to go either. Scramble for the rebound. Apologies that we didn't actually see the action there. But whatever has happened, we'll probably get to see now as Coach Brockhans has challenged the call on the floor. We'll head in now and have a look at the This is the replay that the officials are picking through. It certainly looks like it comes off the foot of Martuzana, but does it touch anything else before it heads out? In fact, it's not the foot, is it? Is it the hand? I'm not sure they're going to be able to find a camera angle that provides anything conclusive. What do you think? Which way are you calling this one? The officials certainly aren't sure right now. They are studying this tape diligently. I wonder if I'll ever stop calling it tape when it clearly isn't tape anymore. Hasn't been for a long while. Officials have made their mind up after my short aside, and they will overturn it. It will be Latvia ball on the baseline. That one tapped out of bounds. And another, and this is what Spain have been doing all tournament to teams. Just intense defense. Ball passed ahead. Dropped in play. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Pulled down by Brenta in the end. Gardinha gets it back. Oh, the pass inside is read very well by Igbinedian. A lot of broken, scrappy play right now. Both teams just trying to find a little bit of rhythm and settle back into this game after a couple of interruptions to the action. Final 38.2 seconds of this quarter. Dips inside, strong move, smart move. Fernandez de Cuevas with the strong score. Catch and shoot, high arcing, too much on that one. Another Spanish rebound. They have dominated the boards. Twice as many rebounds for Spain as Latvia. That's an air ball and will drop out of bounds. 1.9 seconds of the quarter remaining. Spain with this 29-point lead. Really just maintaining in this quarter. They've extended it slightly, up by an additional 5. Long inbound. And that will be the end of the third quarter here in Pitești. Spain on the verge of making their way back to the final. With 10 to play, it's Spain 65, Latvia 36. Welcome back to Pitești here in Romania. We have 10 minutes left of the semi-final. Spain 65, Latvia 36. Latvia, well, will need a miracle right now if they are to turn this one around in the final 10 minutes, but stranger things have happened. Just takes a couple of hot hands and a collapse from Spain, but that does not look like they are up for that to happen. Foot violation called on Tutumu. Sideline ball now for Spain on that turnover. In fact, the foul called on Ivanova will be her 5th. She's out of the game. Did well to last the whole third quarter with 4, to be fair. That's a tough task in such a high-pressure game. Pinillos No good for the three. Another offensive rebound, and the putback is good for Ajisebutu. Ball spills away, but Spain have it back. Pineos will come back, and Spain right now are just surgical in the way they are playing this game. Fernandez de Cuevas with another score. Coach Brockhans will call a timeout as he just sees his team being picked apart right now. 9-11 left in the game. Spain's lead has ballooned out at 33. Well, Latvia come back to the floor with the mountain still there to climb, but the Latvian way is never to give up, never to back down, so they will fight to the final buzzer. While there is a hope of getting themselves back in the game, they will continue to battle. And that will be a backcourt violation. Another turnover for Latvia. Turnover number 27 in today's game. And another score. So Spain continue just to show exactly how good they are. So much quality and depth as well. Another steal. Forward pass is good, but that will draw the foul from Katarina Pettersson. Sorry, Pettersona. As Ajisebutu will head to the line. A couple of changes here. Monsalve and Mbenge come back into the action for Spain. A little too much on that one. We'll get the second a drop though. Only one Spanish player yet to put points on the board. Sofia Pineos, the only player who's scoreless. I don't think it'll end that way. I think they'll get her to get points before the end of the game as well. Another scramble, another turnover. Spain fly down the floor again. And we'll see another timeout called by Coach Brockhans, his final of the game. If not now, then when? On those timeouts, as his team now trail by 38. Spain have shown their class throughout this tournament so far. 69-point win over Czechia to start things off. 115-point win over Bulgaria. 74-point win over Poland. A 91-point win over Lithuania. A 47-point win over Serbia. This Spanish team have meant business from the opening play of the opening game. And right now, they are not stopping. It is the relentless nature of Coach Orieta's team. She has drilled them to just be so consistent. There would have been some worries in that opening quarter. They came away with just a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter as the game had become a bit scrappy and Latvia had made it very physical. That one spilled out of bounds though by Monsalve. But since that opening quarter, Spain have not looked back, not for 1 second. They have delivered killer blow after killer blow. There is a reason why they are ranked #1 in Europe for junior women's basketball. Pedersona picks up the dribble, will take the shot eventually. Rebound pulled in by Spain. Tutumu hands it back, eventually into the hands of Aji Sebutu. Running left hand hook, old school. Not gonna lie, I love to see a little bit of that from Igbinedian. Just about 7 minutes left in the game. A triple change here for Spain. First is good for Mbenge. Up to a 40-point lead, a game-high 40-point lead now for Spain. Jumper rolls in from Gardenia. Three ball from way downtown, comes up a little short, scramble for the rebound. Eventually won by Brenza. Cipollina with the spin, draws the foul. Not gonna lie, what a game she's had. Love watching her play. For me, the brightest player by far in the Latvian team, particularly offensively today. Melania Cipollina up to double digits now. Gets the bonus as well. High arcing three is good. Money in the bank for Liszczek. That one's just dropped out of bounds by Katrina Pedersona. To a certain degree, Latvia's minds will start, and Spain's minds will start moving towards tomorrow's game. Spain will face off in the final, looking for back-to-back gold medals. And in that final, they'll take on Slovenia. As for Latvia, They will look to try and have their highest ever finish in this competition. If they can win the game against France tomorrow, they'll collect their first ever medal in this tournament. Foul whistled as Mbenge gets caught with a hand in the cookie jar. We'll see a change here as Kikusta comes back in for Latvia. Strong transition from Spain. Mbenge up to 12 points now, and Mbenge just 2 rebounds short of a double-double for her. 5 points short of a tournament high for her. She had 17 against Poland in game day 3. Nice, sweet stroke from Laura Kikusta. Second triple of the game for her. Her first was within the first minute of the game. Been pretty quiet since. Foul's going to be called on Katrina Petersona. She gets tied up with Mbenge. Turnover ball. Latvia's on the baseline now. 39-point lead for Spain. They've beaten every team by at least 47 points. Can Latvia stay within that? Jump ball called on that tie-up, and Latvia will hold on to it as the possession arrow points in their way. Backdoor cut, picked up and sparks into transition for Spain. Lischek will come back out though. Strong finish under the basket for Anastasia Lischek. Spin move, Petersona. As the game moves towards its inevitable conclusion right now, you'll find that it should open up a little bit. See maybe a little bit more of the glamorous side of basketball as the defense drops off a little bit here. Down low, Lischek kicks it back out. Tutumu no good. Kikusta drops it inside. Scramble for possession. That's a smart play from Kikusta. Just throws it in Tutumu, who's already lying out of bounds. Three minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Oh, lovely play, lovely back screen. Opening Brenser up to receive that and get the easy score. Skip to the corner, Monsalve wide open, puts too much on it, but the rebound falls kindly into the hands of Ikbenedian. Petersona. Back into the hands of Kikusta. She'll shape for the three, I imagine. Trying to create some separation. Will heave a contested three. That'll be a shot clock violation as it only hits the backboard. Sideline ball now for Spain. 2 minutes and 20 left on the game clock. Rojas. Latvia sitting in a 2-3 zone right now. Drive inside from Pineos. No good though. Latvia will come away with it. Catch and shoot at the top, and that's money. Brenza. It's a big three. Oh, in fact, sorry, my mistake. It was Omola getting her first points of the game. Rojas can't get the three to go. Pineos with the assist. And Spain continue to pull away. Their lead back out to 38 now. Final 90 seconds of the game. Kikusta for three. Not this time. Rebound pulled in by Ntutumu. Soft right hand is good from Monsalve. It's a real run and gun final. Couple of minutes to the game. And Spain will have their eyes on tomorrow's final against Slovenia. Latvia, still a chance to make history for them if they can get the bronze medal against France tomorrow. Two intriguing games coming up. If you haven't already, make sure you get them into your diaries. Rojas now brings it up over the half. Into the hands of Pineos. The only Spanish player not to get points today. Don't think she'll be that bothered, as she is heading to a final. Final 30 seconds now. A strong first quarter from Latvia, but Spain just turned on the taps in that second quarter and haven't looked back. They really haven't. Depth and quality, pretty much every aspect and every style of the game. Nice little bank shot put in from Omola. And now Spain will just see out the final few seconds as they are headed towards the final. Coach Orietta goes to shake hands at the other end of the floor while her team celebrate on the hardwood. Guaranteed a silver medal in the hunt for a gold. Some of them could be picking up their second gold medal at this tournament, which is unbelievable. But Spain keep their perfect record alive. What another huge result for them here in Pitești. Spanish fans looking on, they've enjoyed themselves, that's for sure. The final score here is Spain 91, Latvia 53. You better make sure you're back with me tomorrow for both the bronze medal game as France go up against Latvia and the gold medal game with Slovenia taking on Spain. I'll see you all tomorrow.